Okay, but everybody, here is a look at our first lesson, 2.1.1. Remember, this stands for Chapter 2, and the first one stands for Section 1, and then Lesson 1. So that is what the 2.1.1 is all about. Okay, so when you're doing the lesson together, you make sure that everybody's on the same page and they have their Chromebook open to 2.1.1 and following along. If you forgot your Chromebook that day or if it's out of batteries, you don't need to run up and tell me. Just go to the back of the room and you grab a book at an appropriate time and follow along in the book. But I can't stress enough that everybody must be following along, especially if you want to keep your behavior grade up and your grade up. Okay, real important stuff, guys. Okay, how can I represent data, dot plots, and bar graphs? Okay. In this lesson, you will use several ways to display information. You'll decide which ways of displaying data are better for various types of information. Consider these questions as you work through this lesson. What does this organization of data tell us? What does it not tell us? Is there a more useful way to visualize the information? 2.1. Okay, question number 1. How many pets? Many people have pets. Some people have a lot more than others. Some people have none. Write your initials on one of the sticky dots provided by your teacher. On the class dot plot, place a sticky dot above the number of pets you have. A sample dot plot is shown at the right. If there are already dots above your number, place yours directly above them so all of the dots form a neat column over that number. A. So you'll probably pause here and everyone will go up and they'll put their dot onto the dot plot. So make sure that you guys have done that. And then when you come back to your table, the same reader picks up and says 2.1 part A. Which number of pets has the most occurrences in your class? Which has the fewest? How can you tell by looking at the dot plot? Okay, so this is where you got to start writing into your INB. So let me just transfer the camera on top of the INB again, like in the previous videos. And you can see that this is where I'm going to do my in-class work, and this is where I'm going to do my homework. And over here, I have the 3 vocab words for the day: dot plot, bar graph, and Venn diagram. So number 1, let me go back and read what it said. But number 1 was, which number of pets has the most occurrences in your class? Which pet has the fewest? How can you tell by looking at the dot plot? So I'm going to answer that question right here. And I'm not going to write B and C in problem 2 until I'm done with A. Because A, since one of them requires a complete sentence, I might write down a ways, so I wouldn't want to put B like right next to it. You want to make sure that you're done before you write the next thing. So that is how all of this is going to work. You're going to do your work and your homework over here. Now, and you might have noticed in that other INB that I had up, if you run out of room, so from here to here, that takes up all of your work. What I want you to do is go to the last page of your notebook, or you could grab another piece of paper, but these ones are nice because they're small. And I'm going to gently tear that out of there. And then I'm going to finish my work, fold it in half, and tape it right in there so everything from 1A is right here nice and neat. Okay? So that is how that looks. So today your goal is to get through with your team 2.1, 2.2, 2.3, and 2.4. You do not have to do 2.5. And then depending on how we do with that, if we work really hard, sometimes I only assign 1 problem of homework. Sometimes I'll assign none. Sometimes I might assign the whole thing. But the review preview is your homework. So, I'm thinking problem 6 for homework, 7, and that'll probably be about it. But if it goes really well, I might only make you do 1. But sometimes it would be the whole thing. And then when you go home to do your homework, it is really helpful, like if you have problem 6, for example, to have your ebook with you and click on homework help. And then this tells you how to do it. And if you click on hint, sometimes it even gives you the answer. So that's kind of fancy. So work your way through today and make sure that you have everything nice and neat in your new INB. Thank you.